Happy Friday, everybody. It's Jen with Two Sister Bees. Today is my weekly cash stuffing video. I am going to be stuffing a total of $1,312 today into my palm tree binder. This has all of my, I guess you could call variables, some you could call sinking, a little mixture in there. So we're gonna be doing that today. And I want to say welcome to anybody that is new to the channel. This channel is hosted by myself, Jen, and my sister, April, who lives across the country. That doesn't stop us. We are as close as two sisters can possibly be. So if cash stuffing is something that you're into, budgeting, saving money, savings challenges, any of that fun stuff, you definitely want to hang out. Okay, so the first thing I want to do, as always, is count my cash, because we always want to make sure we have the right amount. So I'm going to start with that. And as I said, we want to have $1,312 today. So let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,080, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so as I always say, that's a good start when the money is right. The totals going into each of these is new. Not all of them, but a good bit of them. I want to go ahead and get started. As always, we start with my wonderful husband, and he gets his 20. And no, he has not bought any champagne or Instacart or anything else this past week. So he's now up to 75. He buys the funniest things with this envelope, but I'm glad he has fun with it. So next is my little sweet baby Uhtred, who is taking a nap right now over in the living room on his blankie. He's the most precious baby in the entire world. So Uhtred gets a 95. I'm gonna give him a 50, a 20, 2 10s, and a 5. And I know these are strange the way that I'm breaking them up, but the bank only had certain bills. So I was kind of forced to do some weird things today. You'll see as we go along how some of these bills that I'm putting in, but I had to. I just had to do it to make it work. Okay, so let's see what Uhtred is up to. 1, 2, 253, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52. 452. And if you are new to the channel and you are like, oh my God, why does she have $450 in her dog's envelope? That is insane. It is insane. I totally agree with you. He needs it. I know it sounds crazy, but he gets allergy shots and allergy pills and ear medication, and it's just so much. But we do it because we love him. He is the best dog in the entire world. And I'm gonna stop talking about Uhtred. I'm sorry, I'm a little obsessed. Okay, so moving on to Airbnb, 25. As usual. And today was a big day with the Airbnb. I talked to the property manager, and we talked about some electrical work that we're gonna have done, switching around some lights and adding a TV to the back patio, which I'm excited about that. So when we go home, we can hang out and watch TV outside. Just some little things, but it all adds up and makes a big difference. So I'll try to get my Airbnb video that I've been promising you guys for a while together to show you the house and show you some of the things that we've been working on. So I will let you know when that is coming out. In the meantime, Airbnb is now up to 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 415, 420, 425. So we're building up a little bit of cash in this envelope now. I have not spent this on anything yet. So this has been going since we started, and that's been $25 a week. So not too bad, up to $425 now. And birthdays are for the kids, and they get the same amount. They get 25. And this one's getting pretty big too because we don't have any birthdays coming up. So it's just gonna keep building, which I definitely like that. And it's up to 1, 2, 250, 270, 290, 310, 320, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 339. My bougie envelope. This one's taken quite a beating the past couple weeks. but it does get 85, and this is one that's going to be strange, but I had to give it 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this was the only way to make what I have work, and a 5. Let's see what I'm up to. And I don't think I really have any appointments coming up. I do have my hair appointment, but I don't think it's like for another couple weeks, so this will be good by the time I go to that. And it's up to 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 80, 90, 206. That's definitely enough to get my roots done. Gotta get rid of those grays. So much fun being a woman. Oh, speaking of being a woman, I went on Pinterest today, and this goes back to like no spending money, and this is just a little tidbit for you guys because I was laughing at myself. I'm like, I tell people not to do this, and here I am doing it. I went on Pinterest today to look for recipes because I was doing my grocery shopping. And I broke another rule. I did Instacart, but I'll explain that tomorrow on my budget video. Anyway, I was putting together my Instacart order, and I was looking for some like, you know, more, I don't know, better side items to do because I'm starting to get a little bored with some of the sides that we do. And as we all know, they listen to us while we're on the phone, and I've been talking about soft tanner lately. I've been using it just a little bit. I don't know if you can tell, but I love soft tanner, and I've been talking about it lately out loud. And obviously my phone picks it up, and I'm scrolling through food, and out of nowhere pops up this girl on this little video where she's putting on this soft tanner, and of course it looks amazing, so I click it, and then I'm Googling the reviews, and everybody loves it, and it's supposed to be so good. So what do? Do you think I left it alone and moved on and got my side item order? And no, I did not. I bought the soft tanner. I justified it by saying I buy it once a year, and my soft tanner from last year is about empty, so, and it's summertime, so I need it, right? I don't know. I try to be good, and I am good for the most part, but I did cave today on self tanner, and I wasn't thrilled with myself, but nobody's perfect, right? So thrifting gets 20, and this is another thing that is going to be an up-and-coming video for you guys. I will be definitely hitting some estate sales this weekend. I haven't looked yet what's going on in my area, but they're always going on, so there's no worries about that. There will be something, and I wanted to go last weekend, never made it. Long story short, gonna go this weekend. Christmas gets 45, and they get 2 20s and a 5. So let's see what Christmas is up to now. And while I'm getting this money situated, if you are not a subscriber, to hit the button below and be a subby. We are loving every subscriber, all of your comments. We screenshot your comments and we send them to each other, and we're just like, look how sweet this is, and it just makes everything so much more exciting. So if you are not a subscriber yet, definitely be part of the community and hit the subscribe button below. We appreciate every single one of you. So moving on, Christmas has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 550, 570, 590, 610, 630, 650, 670, 690, 710, 720, 25, 30, 730. Wow, I'm almost up to 1,000. That is the coolest thing. Usually I have a 0 for Christmas in May, so I'm very proud of myself, can you tell? Okay, so number 1 debt. This one is a big, big change. If you watched my budget video and my last week's stuffing video, you know I took this one from $3.46 a week to $5.11 a week. And again, it's because I broke my own rule and I used my credit card, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna move on from that, and we're going to make amends with the credit card and give them $511 a week until I can get it paid down. So let me see how I broke this up. I'm gonna give them 2 hundreds, 2 50s, 10 20s, and this is where it gets ridiculous, but again, no 100s and 50s at the bank, so blame them for this ridiculousness. But we're gonna do 10 20s and 1 10 and 1 1. Okay, so let's recount this and make sure that we have 511. 1 2 3 20 40 60 84 20, 40, 60, 85, 11. Okay, and 1 2 3 4 5 5 50 5 70 590 610 630 650 670 690 710 720 25 30 730 730 511. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 I did make a very large payment on this last week, so I was really proud of myself for that. And if you watch my budget video coming up here in the next day or two, I will be posting it. I will give more details on my budget and how this binder works and where all this money ends up going, so, and how I disperse it, just to show you guys, because I didn't used to do that, but I do like doing the budget videos. I didn't think that I would, but I actually do like doing them, and I hope you guys like them too. So let's see what's the number one debt is up to now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 20, 40, 50, 60, 61, 62, 1,262. Yippee. RVs. I changed this one. I used to give them $190 a week. Now I'm giving them $55 a week, and that extra money is going into that one. So this one is basically getting its payment plus an extra $100 to go towards the principal, which I'm happy with that for now. So no complaints here. 55 is still going in. They're still getting some money. They're just not getting quite as much, but priorities, priorities. All right, RVs has 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, and 10. 110. I don't know why I keep saying RVs, it's RV. I will take that S off, I swear, April, I will do it. Taxes, still gets $250. $250, and let's see how much I have in here now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means I'm 2 payments in, and I have 2 more to go, and they will get their extra 1,000. Lon gets 33. I'm gonna give him 3 10s today. And 3 1s. 10, 20, 31, 2, 3. And let's see what Lon is up to now. He's another one that I just made his payment, finally, his quarterly payment. So this envelope is just starting out again for the next quarterly payment. And now he's up to 20, 30, 40, 50, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 66. And this one I am now skipping. Ireland is not getting their $30 because I have decided that since I don't really know what I was gonna do with the envelope, why do I have the envelope right now? I have other things that I need to be dealing with. So this one is off of the board for now, and we're gonna move on to medical, which that would never be off the board. And they are getting 48 total. You can never skip medical. Speaking of medical, I don't know if I've told you guys, I quit smoking cigarettes for about 2.5 years. A couple months ago, had a little stress going on in my life, and I made the huge mistake of using cigarettes as a crutch. So now it's probably been about 3 months and I'm still smoking. So I've been using the patch, which the patch does work. I will say it works. I put it on this morning, and about 10 minutes later, I literally felt like I was going to throw up. I was so nauseous, and I had to lay on the couch, which if you know me at all, sitting is not my thing. I had to lay on the couch for like an hour until the nauseated feeling went away. It was terrible. So anyway, what I've decided now is anytime that I want to smoke, I'm not putting the patch back on. I'm done with that. And I'm done playing this little round and round game that I do with myself with cigarettes. So what I've decided to do is no more patch. And anytime that I feel like I need a cigarette, I'm going to remember how I felt this morning and not do that to myself. So I don't know if you can hear my dog, but somebody's at the door and I'm ignoring them. What is it, bubbies? What is it? Come see Mama. Come here. Come on. He's gonna come tell me somebody's at the door. So medical is now up to 1, 2, 3, 350, 370, 390, 410, 420, 430, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 500, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66, 67, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 5 at 76. And my last envelope is my new one, my month ahead. I decided to start putting away $100 a week. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get a month ahead. I haven't done that math yet, but $100 is better than no dollars. So I already know this is up to 200, but I'll recount it. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. Awesome. Okay, so we are all done with the weekly cash binder. And I'm so glad that you guys hung out with me today and watched me do my video. And if you did not get a chance to hit that subscribe button yet, now's the time to do it. Hit subscribe, watch this next video, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.